video, I'm gonna be doing another Q&A. The last Q&A I did was actually back in January, literally the first week of January, so it is long overdue, and a lot of you guys asked for another Q&A, so here it is. I'm also just gonna kind of be putting on my makeup. Makeup isn't really gonna be the focus of this. I have a lot of questions from you guys that you asked over on my Instagram, so if you want to be a part of my Q&As in the future, then definitely give me a follow over there. So I just asked you to send in some questions and I will be answering for you. In this video, I'm also going to be sharing the new L'Oreal X Fiber mascara. I got this package in the mail. It's super cool. I'm actually working with them in this video, so they are sponsoring today's video. Thank you so much to L'Oreal for teaming up with me again. But yeah, if you're just checking my channel out for the first time, please make sure to subscribe down below, join the fam, and other than that, let's get into this Q&A. Also, please don't mind my dying plant. Little bit of a tragedy, but I just ordered a fake one, a very expensive fake one online. And of course the sun is going in and out. That's what I get for filming with natural daylight. I love it. But anyways, yeah, they came out with a new mascara. It's called the X Fiber, so I will be using this in today's video, and I'm super excited because I hear amazing things about this. Basically, it's like a two-step, one of those like two-step fiber mascara. So the first one is a primer, and it's actually like a black primer. We have side number 1, and they are labeled, is the primer. And this is actually like one of the first, or I think the first black primer, which is pretty awesome because normally they're like white primers, and when you put on like the second coat, you still see the white and it just looks really strange and ashy. And then it has number 2 over here, which is the fiber side. I want to get like super close if you guys can like see the fibers. A primer side is supposed to give a lot of volume, and they also give a tip to like do one eye at a time. Actually, should I do the bottom first? They said to do like one eye at a time because the primer dries quite fast, and I think you have to you have to put the second side on before the primer dries so that it sticks to it. So let's do one at a time. I really like this brush though. So now I'm going in with the second side. So yeah, this first one is supposed to be for volume, the primer, and then the actual like fiber part gives like 20 times length. So it's supposed to be super lengthening because the fiber is like attached to your lashes. Okay guys, I'm actually really impressed with this mascara. Do you see how long that made my lashes compared to this? That is crazy. I think the fiber is like actually lengthened my lashes, like they actually made them longer, which is awesome. And there's nothing that like fell here or like got inside my eye, because sometimes fiber mascaras have done that with me, done that for me in the past. That's why I kind of like have steered away from them. So I actually really like this. Thank you so much to L'Oreal for sponsoring this video and letting me try your new mascara. They are available at all drugstores, so I will have the link down below if you guys are interested. But anyways, I'm also gonna be going in with a brow gel. I recently got this. It's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost In Set. This one's in the clear, and I didn't put in a brow gel specifically to try it. Okay, I was not expecting that. That is a really interesting brush. Do you see this? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. It's like so tiny. Oh. I was totally not expecting much from this because the usual brow gel that I have has this like big fat wand on it. And I love that, but this is actually really nice. Okay, L'Oreal. My goal today is not to get foundation all over this hijab. We'll see how that goes. I got this primer from L'Oreal as well. This is the Infallible Glow Lock. I got this a while ago, but I was actually just watching a video by Alana Davison and she tried this out. Ooh, this feels really nice. Oh my god, this actually feels so good. It's kind of like a moisturizer, but like a thick one. I don't know, it feels really good though. I like this. Okay, so this question is actually very relevant. It's from NikaStar_96. And I'm just literally gonna put my foundation on like this. She says, oh my god, this is probably way too much, but oh well. She said, what do I do for self-care and relaxing time? I need some ideas to de-stress. This is actually really good because last week I was literally so stressed out. I literally like, I had a meltdown. Like I just cried. And I feel like sometimes you really just need to cry it out. So, you know, after that is done, a way that I really like to de-stress is First of all, I take a really hot shower. We could take a bath as well, but I get really like, is irritable the word? I don't know. I get really like, I guess sort of annoyed while taking baths when it's like too hot. Like my body just gets too hot and kind of uncomfortable sometimes. But going into bed and reading a book or like watching one of my favorite YouTubers, spend time with yourself. You don't have to go out, you don't have to do anything. If you want, you could order some food, maybe order some chocolate, and just like disconnect. Just disconnect, like watch your favorite show or something. I feel like this is like so bright. I need to turn down the brightness on this, one sec. Someone asks, how do you deal with negative comments? I thought this was a good question because I obviously, you know, just my line of work in general, I get some negative comments, and honestly, alhamdulillah, I actually don't get that many negative comments. Like, it's normally like, if it's a negative comment, it's either from like a viral video or I don't know, just some like random video, and it's generally never like my subscribers that give negative comments. But if I do get one, like, I honestly like block the person. Like, I will just block and delete the comments. I just learned to like not take it to heart. Like, these people that are commenting mean things are just either miserable people or I don't know, maybe they were having a bad day, you never know. Someone asks, actually a friend of mine, Karina, her YouTube channel is Curls and Lipstick, or maybe it's just Karina Waldron now, I'm not sure. But anyway, she asks, where do I see myself in 5 years? And I mentioned this in my last Q&A. I personally don't really like thinking that far ahead because you never really know. Like, I mean, a year ago, I never would have thought that I would be where I am today. So it's like, you never really know. But I mean, just the baseline. I would like to be married and hopefully like have my first kid by then. Inshallah, if everything goes well. Have a nice healthy baby and have a family. In 5 years, I will be, okay, so I'm turning 23 this year, January 2nd. I will be 23, it's the Jordan year. So in 5 years, I'll be 28. I feel like that's a perfect time to start like building a family, you know? Someone asks, I have a couple of questions. How do you handle the haters and trolls? I kind of mentioned that earlier. And then she also says, would you ever consider bringing your BF on your channel for a BF tag? To be honest, no, at least not as my boyfriend. I would definitely want to be married before I bring him onto my channel. You guys don't have to wait that long, that's all I'm saying. But I keep like teasing y'all, but you know, inshallah, when things happen, then they will happen. Someone asks, I don't know if you've ever mentioned this before, but what did you study in college and how did you manage to juggle school and YouTube? So I did mention this quite a few times on my channel, but I studied business administration with a focus or specialization in marketing / brand management. And yeah, it was a lot, but I think that I was really lucky in the sense that I feel like my channel didn't truly kick off until I graduated university. And that makes a lot more sense because it wasn't until I graduated that I was able to put my all into my channel. And I say this to a lot of people, if there's something that you truly love and you want to do, like, you will find time for it. So whether that is being in university and being on a sports team, or being in university and having a full-time job, or like a part-time job, etc. Like, it's not impossible to make time for it. It's going to be difficult, but it's not impossible. So you always have to remember that. At one point in university, had a part-time job. I was working 15 hours a week, 10 to 15 hours a week. I was posting videos on my channel and I was a full-time student. So it's possible. It's not easy, but it's possible. So I think if you just stick to it, then, you know, you could really do anything. That goes with anything in life. It really just takes dedication, a lot of hard work, persistence. Someone asks, what do you love the most about being a hijabi? I mean, there's many things, but to be completely honest, it's pretty lit not having to worry about your hair every day. Like, obviously I still take care of it, sorta. But like, it's really nice to just, if you're having a bad hair day, or like your hair's not looking too hot, or you haven't washed your hair in a week and a half, to just, you know, you're gonna wear your hijab, so like no one's gonna see it anyways. I know all my hijabis that are watching this are like, yup, I relate to that on a spiritual level, sis. Zainobi asks, what's your favorite healthy snack? Oh, I wish I had one here. Okay, but it's the Lara bars. Oh my god, Lara bar? Wait, is it Lara bar? Yeah, Lara bars. They are so good, guys. If you're looking for a good healthy snack and like that doesn't have added sugars in it, that is just like truly a healthy snack, I would highly recommend Lara bars. My favorite flavor is the coconut cream one. They were on sale for $5 at Walmart, and I kid you not, I bought, I think 7 packs of 5. Would I ever consider developing my own makeup and beauty line? Makeup or beauty line? Yeah, I mean, I've definitely considered it. I just like wouldn't know the first place to start, so. Oh, got bronzer on my hijab, great. But yeah, I mean, like, eventually I feel like I would love to do that, and if I ever had the opportunity to like collab with a brand or something, or I don't know, just learn about that, then I would 100% take it. The Weeknd or Drake? Absolutely Drake over The Weeknd, 100%. Like, I'm sorry, I know The Weeknd is, you know, my fellow Habasha, Ethiopian brother, but like, Drake is bae. Drake is literally bae, I'm sorry. Mayaya_forever asks, how's your new diet and exercise routine going? Any progress or recipes you want to share? Love you. Look forward to the video. Oh, that's so sweet. So actually it's going really, really good. I mentioned in the beginning of the year that I got a personal trainer, and you know, I'm kind of just going full force at my new fitness routine and just my healthy lifestyle in general. It's really good. For the first month I was doing Whole30, and then I will admit, like, I kind of stopped doing that in February, and I wasn't really eating the best. I was indulging a little too much on desserts. That's kind of my weakness. It's the sweets. I'm fine with like saying no to fried foods and like unhealthy meals and stuff, but sweets is like my kryptonite. But I'm back on it. I'm back on Whole30. I'm going to LA at the end of the month, so that's kind of my goal, to keep doing this until I leave for LA. But yeah, I haven't missed a gym session. I've been going 3 days a week consistently. And I've actually lost 10 pounds. Like, it may not sound like a lot to have lost 10 pounds in like a month and a half to 2 months. But when you think about it, like, I've also been doing a lot of, not heavy lifting, but I've been lifting weights and stuff. So I've gained a significant amount of muscle. But I've also lost like a total of 10 pounds, which is amazing. And I definitely see it in my body, and my clothes fit better, and a lot of you guys also say that you see a difference. Okay, so how I actually lost the 10 pounds is basically, we have been training 3 days a week. So I usually go Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturday mornings, and we train pretty late, honestly. Like, other than Saturday mornings, we train at around like 8:30 or like 9. I think the latest we've done is like 9:30. And yeah, so she just makes me do various things. Usually we work on like the front on one day, so like biceps, chest, quads, etc., like just the top half, and then another day we'll do the back, and then usually Saturdays we do something fun. She likes to call it fun, but it's torturous. We do like either circuits, or we do like what's it called, kickboxing, stuff like that, just to like kind of switch it up. And like, yeah, like, I've been really enjoying it, and I feel like getting a trainer was the best decision I could have made, because it just motivates me to actually leave my house and go to the gym. Because, you know, on days that I am extremely busy, it's hard to like leave my house, but you know, if I have someone meeting me there, it's like, it's more motivating, basically. I keep getting asked this, and everyone keeps asking whether or not I'm getting married anytime soon. I guess it depends on your description of soon. Yeah, we'll definitely not have like a wedding this year, that's for sure. But at least like the Islamic marriage. So yeah, that's the tea on that if you guys are interested. By the time I get married, he's super supportive with my YouTube channel and everything. Like, he wants to be on camera, so I'm excited to introduce him, and like vlogs and stuff like that. Like, I'm just really excited for the future. Inshallah, everything goes well. But for now, we're taking our time, and you will know more in the future. This is quite ironic. Someone asked, how do you stop foundation from going on your hijab? Considering I have foundation and bronzer all over my hijab, I don't think I'm a qualified candidate to answer that question, I mean, like, once I have the foundation actually on, I try to wear my hijab as loose as possible, so that, you know, if it's super tight, it's obviously gonna transfer, but if it's loose, it's not gonna transfer as much. Setting your foundations with powder can help as well, but honestly, like, it's a liquid rubbing against, or a cream rubbing against like a fabric, like, it's gonna transfer. So there's not much you can do about it. Someone asked if I've been to any other African countries besides Ethiopia, and I mean, other than Ethiopia and Morocco, no, I have not. I would really love to go to South Africa. Someone asked about Kenya. I'd actually really love to go to Kenya. It looks like a beautiful country, so I'd love to go there, inshallah, one day. But honestly, I haven't been to Ethiopia in 12 years now, which is insane. So if I'm gonna go anywhere, it needs to be Ethiopia first. I didn't think that I would talk about this, but this girl says, okay, so my question is, in your previous Q&A, you talked about your relationship and said, I didn't want to say anything until things were official, if you know what I mean, and you pointed to your ring finger, so are you engaged? By the way, I love you, girl. Okay, I'm gonna put on my lipstick completely before I get into this question. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade 362 Plum Bum. That's such a cute name. Doesn't really match my vibe right now, but I mean, I'm still gonna go for it, so. Okay, and to answer the girl's question, technically, yes, I'm engaged. That doesn't mean that we have done the nikah yet. Basically, that just means that my parents spoke, his parents spoke with each other. Does that make sense? And they agreed that, you know, eventually, inshallah, if everything goes perfectly or goes smoothly, we will, you know, get married. Now, we don't have rings or anything. We both decided that we wouldn't exchange rings until our nikah, which is like the Islamic marriage. So that is why I don't have a ring, and I don't really like flaunt that I'm engaged or whatever. I don't know. Honestly, like, growing up, my definition of engaged was always the Islamic marriage. So like when people are like, are you engaged? I'm like, well, technically, but it's also not the same thing as like the Western engaged. So I never really know how to explain it. I don't know if that's just me. But all y'all need to know is that I'm happy and our families are happy, and, you know, inshallah, if everything goes well, then yeah, it'll be official. So, well, I mean, it is official, but you know, it'll be more official, if that makes sense. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it off with this question. I know I just kind of dropped a bomb over there, but someone asked, do you work in your field like what you studied in school? If not, do you still find your degree to be useful in what you do now? So for those of you who don't know, I am like a full-time content creator, full-time YouTuber, social media person in general. And although it's not like by book, it's not technically like in my field, but the thing with my degree and what I took in school is that it's so like transferable. Like the skills I learned are so transferable. I learned marketing and brand communication, and everything about marketing and brand communication has to deal with what I do today as like my brand, because my YouTube channel and everything is my brand. That is like, it's me, you know? So like everything that I learned in school obviously still applies. I'm gonna actually set my face. I forgot to do that. So although it isn't like, you know, the job that I thought that I would be doing, it's way better. And, you know, I'm still using a lot of the stuff that is useful and like what I learned in school, like negotiation practices, how to build your brand, how to properly market yourself, how to be professional, how to even just write emails, and etc, etc. So everything that I learned in school and like through my internships and stuff is still very, very relevant to what I do today, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love what I do. Okay, there are like a lot of other questions, but this video is also extremely long already, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just gonna end it off over there, and I will try to film another Q&A very soon with the rest of the questions, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a big thumbs up. Now that I'm looking at this lip color, oh, there's like a crusty over here. But now that I'm looking at this lip color, like it kind of set down. At first it was just like a gloss. I actually really like it. Like it actually does suit the vibe. It was a little bright at first, but we like it now. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. It felt like I was sitting here for a while, so thank you for sticking to the end of this video. Once again, thank you so much to L'Oreal for sponsoring this video and letting me share your new X Fiber mascara. I really love it, actually. Like, as a first impression, I think it's really, really nice. It made my lashes look amazing, so I'll definitely be using it again, and I would recommend you guys to check it out. So I will have a link down below, but they're also available at all drugstores, so check it out at a drugstore near you. But yeah, look forward to more videos this week, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye everyone, love you. Mwah.